From being a natural mother to awesome guardian and slacker shrine maidens, but that's nothing new though, to be honest. Hello, Magi here, and welcome back to another episode of Top 5 Touhou Doujin Works, the series where I look over Doujin works I and you guys have noticed throughout the week and had the need to tell you guys about it. So without further ado, let's begin the Top 5 Touhou Doujin Works number 20. Number 5. For those who have been around, you may recall that I tend to, well, shit talk Shizuha's ability. The thing is, I've never really talked about her sister, Minoriko, before. Well, it looks like I have the chance today. Touhou Blue Book Ryo no Sazumiki, created by Johan, suggested by Eszer Varga. In this work, we start off with Minoriko with a bunch of humans surrounding her. They're celebrating because they had a bountiful harvest, which is always a good thing. As they're celebrating, they notice a certain misfortune goddess in the distance. Hina observes them for a bit before leaving. The group is relieved as Hina leaves. Pretty much, this work focuses on Minoriko interacting with Hina. And I gotta say, I've never seen a work primarily focus on the two. Well, that could be attributed to the fact that this is the only work that features those two as a pairing. That explains why it was a first for me, and probably you guys as well. Number 4. If you didn't know, Moku and Kaguya have a fierce hatred for one another, so it wouldn't be surprising if the two constantly fought and whatnot. What happens when you achieve victory with a rather unexpected result? So this work called Bosom Kiss, created by Chi Hagura, suggested by Tetzi, starts with Moku and Kaguya fighting, and in the end of it, Moku won. Good on her! The thing is, Eren and Raisin congratulate Moku, which is fine. The issue is, things get a little weird once Kaguya starts talking. Moku is unaware of what it truly meant for her to win this battle. Essentially, the two are getting married. You weren't expecting that, now were you, Moku? Let's just say that disagreeing with Eren is probably not the best idea. Immortal or not, Eren can sure lay the smackdown. While this work is all about misunderstanding and such, it does teach you something rather valuable in my opinion. An action you consider normal may yield a different result in another region, as shown here. When you're near moon people in the future, make sure you don't repeat Moku's actions, or you may end up in a marriage you're not prepared for. Number 3. Mei Ling, what can I say about her? Well, she likes to sleep. Does that count? Anyway, as you may be aware, the fandom likes to portray her as a lazy, useless gatekeeper. But what if she was the exact opposite of useless and was actually pretty cool? The Scarlet Kin, created by Strange Chameleon, suggested by Chris Haddock, is a story that focuses in the past. Here we see that Mei Ling is chasing a dragon after she and her people had failed to defeat it. While chasing it, we see that Mei Ling ends up in a village. Mei Ling hears something and checks it out, only to find two vampires there, Remelia and Flandre. From there, the three are living together like a family. It was all well and dandy until a certain dragon came back. Here, Mei Ling goes after it for a rematch, and let's just say it ain't no pushover. It's a cool story that showcases a cooler Mei Ling with the Scarlet Sisters in the past. Not only that, it has a nice twist at the end you guys might enjoy. And it's not every day we get a reliable Mei Ling, so we better make it count for all it's worth. Number 2. Let's visit the imperishable crew once more, but let's put a little twist to them. One hope you guys will enjoy. Kaguya Mama, created by Komaku Jushoku, suggested by Shinki, is a story where Kaguya is a mother. Well, I can certainly say I wasn't expecting that. Even more would be that she's raising both Moku and Kane as babies. Pretty much, this work details how Kaguya and the rest of Iente crew deal with raising two babies. And I gotta say, they do a pretty damn good job. Although even in their babyfied form, some things never change, like Moku hitting on Kaguya. That shit is eternal, no matter how old or young for Moku. This work is all about giving you that too cute vibe. As trust me, you're going to be feeling that shit badly. And who wouldn't want to see a baby Moku and Kane, cause I sure bloody do. Number 1. Now in the series, we know that Reimu is pretty damn good in Damaku. Very rarely does she lose, considering it's usually Reimu that handles the incident in canon if I'm not mistaken. It shows that Reimu has kicked many asses throughout her adventures. But what if she was actually shit at what she was supposed to be good at? No More Bad Ends, created by Taco, suggested by Bone Crystal, starts off with Reimu handling the Scarlet Mist incident. As Reimu meets with Vermilia, the Scarlet Vampire asks who Reimu is. It soon kicks off into the comedic factor as we learn that Reimu has never beaten EOSD on anything harder than easy. I gotta admit, that caught me off guard. From there, Reimu gets coaching from Kaneko on how to perform better in the games. And the tips Kaneko gives are actually legitimate ones. If you follow them, you'll improve. With Reimu sucking at her own bloody games, it appears she has acquired skills at another genre. One I was not expecting, to be honest. If you are ever tired of seeing Reimu handling those incidents with ease, then you'll be glad to see her where she fails miserably at learning the skills necessary to win at Touhou. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this episode. Which doujin work are you going to check after? Would you love to see how Mei Ling lived with Vermilia and Flandre in the past? Would you love to see a loving and caring Mama Kaguya? Or are you prepared to see Reimu fail miserably at her own games? If you guys enjoyed this episode, please give it a like and subscribe, or else Reimu will have a harder time in the games, if it was even possible. Either way, this is Magi and thanks again for watching.